Module Overview. Meaning of sole proprietorship. A sole proprietorship is the simplest and oldest form of business structure, where an individual owns, manages, and controls the entire business by themselves. It is often referred to as a one-man business because the proprietor is the sole decision-maker, capital provider, risk bearer, and profit recipient. Legally, there is no distinction between the owner and the business. They are considered the same entity. This means the sole proprietor is personally liable for all business debts and obligations. This structure is commonly used in small-scale and micro-enterprises such as retail shops, local service providers, artisans, food vendors, barbers, and market traders. It is also the default structure when a business is started without formal registration in most jurisdictions. Key features of a sole proprietorship. Let's widen our lens on the distinctive features that define this structure. Single ownership. The business is owned by one individual who controls all aspects, including strategic, operational, and financial decisions. No legal separation. The business has no separate legal identity from the owner. Any legal claims or liabilities fall directly on the proprietor. Unlimited liability. The proprietor is personally responsible for all losses and debts. If the business fails, their personal property, house, car, savings, can be used to settle business debts. Ease of formation and dissolution. It requires minimal legal formalities. In many places, a sole proprietorship can start by simply opening shop. It can also be dissolved easily by the will of the owner. Limited capital. Since funds come primarily from personal savings or informal sources, growth is often restricted by capital limitations. Centralized control. Advantages of sole proprietorship. Despite its limitations, the sole proprietorship has several appealing advantages, especially for startups and low-risk ventures. Simplicity. No complex registration, no board of directors, no shareholder meetings, just straightforward ownership and control. Full control and decision-making power. The owner enjoys autonomy in decision-making, leading to speed, consistency, and a unified vision. Confidentiality. Business secrets and financials stay with the owner. There is no obligation to publicly disclose business accounts. Tax benefits. In many tax systems, the sole proprietor pays personal income tax on business profits, avoiding double taxation that corporations face. Low startup costs. No incorporation fees, minimal bureaucracy, and the ability to operate from home or small premises reduce overhead. Strong owner-customer relationship. Many customers trust sole proprietors for their personal touch, accountability, and consistency in service. Quick decision-making. No need to consult partners or directors. The owner can act immediately, which is valuable in competitive markets. Limitations of sole proprietorship. The sole proprietorship is not ideal for every type of business. Its limitations include unlimited liability. The owner is personally liable for all debts, lawsuits, or damages, which puts their personal assets at risk. Limited capital and growth. Potential access to credit and equity funding is limited. Most lenders consider sole proprietors high-risk borrowers, and equity investors prefer limited liability structures. Lack of expertise. The sole proprietor may not possess all the necessary skills, finance, marketing, operations, which can limit efficiency. Continuity challenges. The business is vulnerable to closure in case of death, illness, or withdrawal of the owner. There is no perpetual succession. Overburden and stress. The owner bears the full weight of management, finance, legal, operations, and customer service, which can lead to burnout. Scalability issues. Real-life examples. A tailor operating from a roadside kiosk in Benin City. A graphic designer who freelances from home and receives payment into their personal account. A mobile food vendor without formal registration who uses Instagram to promote and take orders.